Theta Labs gets their third US patent. Crazy to think about. We're going to talk about it today. But before we get into it, my name is Jeremy, and if you want to follow along my journey as I build wealth, then subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you don't miss a thing. And remember, none of this is financial advice. I'm literally a guy sitting in front of a computer talking to a camera. The other thing I want to mention is I've noticed recently that there have been scammers in the comments that use my photo, my profile photo, and my name and try to get you to go to Telegram or WhatsApp or whatever else. That's not me. I won't ever do that to you. So if you see those, just report them as spam and hopefully they'll go away. I've tried to block them as best I can, but you know, scammers will do what scammers do. All right, let's jump into it. This was the news that came out on April 13th, so I'm a couple days shy. I saw it at the time and just didn't have time to make a video about it. But Theta was awarded their third US patent. Here's the patent number for methods and systems for peer discovery, decentralized data streaming delivery network. And so essentially what I gathered just from reading the headline, this is so that there is a way for the nodes out on the network to be able to find other nodes. It says this groundbreaking innovation extends Theta's previous patent by introducing viewer nodes that leverage superior peer discovery system. You can read the full patent. They've got a link to it. So it's saying that it basically improves the connectivity and significantly improves video delivery quality. Takes a complex set of decision rules and machine learning to continually match peers that will best deliver video segments in real time. Simply matching the two closest users is not enough. So this is what's interesting here is obviously just because somebody's nearby doesn't necessarily mean that that's going to be the fastest connection for you. Some people have faster upload speeds. Some people have degradation in their lines, you know, whether they're using Comcast or whatever, and so their speeds aren't fast enough, or they've got lower RAM and so they can't deliver those speeds. So what you can see is there's going to be a ton of stuff that comes into how nodes are chosen for the Theta Edge node program. And they talk about Verizon. For example, if you're on Verizon, you're watching a live stream on the Theta enabled network in San Francisco, you may not watch with your next door neighbor with an unreliable AT&T connection. Instead, the optimal peer could be a user 800 miles north in Seattle who also has a fast Verizon connection. And that's just how the internet works, how the networks work. So for instance, all right, never use this, but let's see if this works. So here's what they're saying essentially. So if this is the Verizon network, and maybe this is San Francisco, and then obviously there's all these nodes, homes that are connected to that network. And then over here is, and then this, well, let's jump back. This goes up to a main Verizon warehouse somewhere, and then it might go over here to Seattle, and then over here you've got AT&T in San Francisco with all their homes. And so basically what this is saying, AT&T, there's a big data center, and then AT&T's got a Seattle one somewhere over here. What they're saying essentially is that just because geographically this AT&T node right here is closer to this guy, when you think about how networks work, that doesn't necessarily mean that's the case, because likely what's going to happen, in order to get to this computer, you would have to go up to the main San Francisco Verizon connection, over here to this Verizon connection, then jump the internet and hit any countless number of nodes here to end up at the AT&T data center, the main one, and then come back to the AT&T San Francisco node to get to this computer. But over here in Seattle, there's all these computers, and you actually don't have to jump through all these hoops. You could go one hop here, one hop here, one hop here, one hop here. You basically are cutting out all of this, you know, internet traffic to get to this node over here. And so it sounds like part of what they're doing here is calculating all that, and I'm not positive how they're doing it. I guess I could read the white paper. On a technical level, Theta peer discovery works by nodes sending a peer list request to a smart tracker server for accessing one or more fragments of a requested data file, including a requested video file, its network location, and the geolocation of the viewer peer node. So essentially they're going to say, all right, I want to watch this video, and it'll go up to this smart tracker and say, hey, where's the closest, where can I get this video from? It's going to maintain a list of where that video segment is on the Theta network, and then it's going to send that back down to the computer. The node receives a backlist of suitable peer nodes currently active in the network, ranked in order of their calculated network reputation score. So there you go. I guess that based on this person's location, this smart tracker server is going to calculate all the different locations they can get that file, and then rank them based on a certain number of criteria, likely upload speed, RAM, the amount of RAM that computer has. Who knows what their ranking factors. I'm sure it's all laid out in the patent. Theta's portfolio of patents work hand in hand with our blockchain and all related components, which are fully open source. So yeah, you could go to GitHub and go through their source code and figure out exactly what it's doing. Our dedicated Theta community has supported growth of over 30,000 edge nodes, 4,500 Guardian nodes, and we're quickly becoming fully decentralized with nearly 60% of Theta token supply staked to ensure governance and security of a native chain. If you didn't see the video that I posted about Theta and the potential Tom Brady partnership, I'm going to link this up here. I think that's going to be huge, and obviously it's just speculation at this point. But I think in the coming weeks or month, we're going to see an announcement about that. I know that there's a ton of people out there saying that Theta is going to be huge, and it almost seems like it's going to break out soon. See the chart, all of these. Theta seems to be the beta coin. Whenever everybody else is going up, Theta's going down, and when Theta's going up, all of the others are going down. So I don't know. I think we're in for a huge run. I think it's just a matter of time. I think you'll get some information that pops out about it, and boom, you're going to see the price of Theta just go through the roof. All right, so that's it for this video. Short, sweet, to the point. Theta got a third patent. That's a big deal. Like this video if you do, share it with somebody you think might want to watch it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I think out of all of my viewers, 25% have subscribed. That means there's 75% of you out there that are watching these videos and aren't subscribed. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a video from me. I've got another one starting right over there. Go check that one out. I'll see you over there.